Hi everybody, it's three buff guys, three really good-looking buff guys talking to you today on the fourth of our video sessions. So, how's everybody going?
Going
Thomas.
great. Yeah, doing really, really well. Thank you. It's been a great week, and it's always exciting to check back in here. And today is Super Bowl Sunday, so I'm really happy.
I am also doing great. I just got home a few minutes ago from spending a week at my parents' house, which is great, and I had a great time. And yeah.
Okay, I have a few technology problems, but I shall overcome.
Yep.
So there we go. Three good-looking guys. Morro Bay. Life was good then, and it's even better now. So
it is absolutely.
Here we are, 7th of February, 2021. Well, let me just switch the ticker on a moment because that's not going just yet. I seem to be having problems with the ticker, but okay.
All right.
There we go.
Okay. So I'll start.
Sure.
How are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good because, as you can see from the ticker, we started this on the 8th of January 2021, so here we are a month later. And as of this morning, I've dropped 4.4 kilos. So to you American guys, that's around about 10 pounds. So I'm looking good and I'm feeling even better.
Very good. Very
Done
good.
great. Yeah, good job.
So, do I have more energy? God, no. I'm absolutely worn out. I had to sleep in the chair this afternoon.
Yeah, but after how many steps was that?
I don't like to boast, William, but you talk amongst yourselves a minute. 17,600 so far today. And we'll be up to 20,000 before
That's a good start. That's a good start. Good job. You'll catch up.
You're not too big for a smack, you know, son.
That is true. That is true.
All right then. So what about you, William? How are you feeling?
I am also feeling great. A bit sad that I'm home now and not spending more time with you guys, but yeah, I'm feeling great. I had an amazing week. Did a lot of stuff. Sweated quite even more, but yeah, all in all, I'm feeling good. Very good.
Do you have more energy?
I'm more motivated. Well, like I said last week, and I think that goes a bit hand in hand because I think you're the same. I think you're more motivated as well, aren't you, Daddy?
Definitely, no question.
Exactly. So,
what about you, Thomas? How are you feeling?
I feel fantastic. Really, really good. Excited for things that have happened and excited for things that are going to happen. Feeling really good.
Guess you're going to feel even more fantasticer in just a few moments.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
So, do you have more energy?
No.
Do you think about that?
Nope. No, I feel just as good as I did last week, so I don't think I have any more, any less.
Okay, then. Before we go too much further, should we talk about last week's challenge, the challenge that Thomas just threw out there?
Yeah.
We've got to remember, this is not a competition, okay?
No, it is.
Just do the best we could. Now, of course, I'm not making excuses. You know, I went out early yesterday morning and I walked 3 miles, 4 miles. I came back. Then we drove up to the top of a mountain. We went snowshoe walking. I'm not making no excuses. No. And then on the way down from the snowshoe walking, we happened to get the car stuck in snow and we had to dig the car out of the snow. But finally, I was ready to do my fast 1 mile. And with my little tiny feet, with blisters as they were, I started to walk.
Yeah.
I managed a little jog.
Oh, yeah.
I managed to kick a few chickens. Now you know where we were doing the running, Thomas.
Yeah.
And then I broke into a run. And finally, after many little steps like that, I managed to do the 1 mile. It was a measured mile, We'd taken the car and we measured a mile distance. And I finally managed in the princely time of 12 minutes and 59 seconds. And when I finished, once I finally managed to get back off of the ground through hyperventilation and lack of oxygen, I felt terrible. No, I felt good. Over to you, William.
Yeah, I more or less didn't stop jogging. I jogged the whole way through, and I managed 11 minutes and 2 seconds, about 2 seconds. Yeah, but it was all right. It wasn't too difficult. What about
Sorry,
you?
you must have been running a different mile than mine because mine was difficult. And what about you, Thomas?
Just real quick, William, I didn't catch your time. Would you mind repeating that, please?
11 minutes and 2 seconds.
Fantastic. Well, I'm sorry. Let me just get my head back into this picture. I set out on this needing in a way to do the best I possibly could. It was really cold out, but I ran it in 1.02 miles in 10 minutes, 37.12 seconds. So 10 and a half minutes.
Incredible.
Very good.
And how were you at the end of it?
I was dead. Oh God, I was sprawled out on the bed. It was terrible. But no, it wasn't really a big deal.
Where did you do it?
Around the neighborhood. It's all been built up real nice, and we've got construction, so there's no people around. It's a good spot.
Okay, so you didn't feel embarrassed because there's nobody there to see you?
A little bit. There were a couple cars that passed, and so I did kind of slow down a little bit. But
yeah.
Yeah.
I know how it goes because there were a couple of people just walking around where we were doing the running, and when I came up to them, I slowed down a bit. Probably if I hadn't slowed down for them, I would have been 8.5, 9 minutes maybe. But
yeah.
You know, I'm shy. I'm sensitive. And I know that you like movies, Thomas. And was it yesterday we watched The Great Outdoors?
Yeah, the day before Friday.
Day before. And you know John Candy, when he's just finished the water skiing?
Yeah.
And he collapses in the ground into the water. That's partly the way I felt. You know, when he goes running away from the big bear, big bear.
Yeah.
When I got to the goal, that's pretty much how I felt. So to anybody that doesn't know the film, The Great Outdoors is a wonderful film to watch.
One of my favorites, yeah.
Okay, so let's carry on with the questions. So what's changed in the last week, Thomas?
Nothing really that I can think of significantly. No, I can think of something. My last 2 grocery runs, we get our groceries delivered because we're busy people. Our last 2 grocery deliveries, I did not order any soda. Over here, I usually order a 12-pack of soda. These past 2 weeks, I haven't ordered any. I'll probably drink some for the Super Bowl tonight, but yeah, I haven't bought it. That's been my change.
Okay, that's good. What about you, William?
What's changed? I've probably eaten a lot more because I was at home.
If somebody else is paying, it's always easier to eat. Like the Golden Corral buffet.
Oh, good stuff it is.
Yeah.
That's the wrong attitude, son. This is about weight loss and fitness.
Yeah. Well, they have a salad bar. It's a little smaller
Of
than
course they
it.
do.
You got to find it somewhere.
Right. Okay, carry on, William.
We're like in Flagstaff, the buffet breakfast.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Thomas?
Take a hike.
He ordered eggs. Eggs Benedict, right?
I did order Eggs Benedict. It's a
And we
very
had
rich, nutritious breakfast.
All right then. So what else changed besides you had more?
Well, the food that I did eat more, I definitely worked off. So that probably changed. I did a lot more strenuous exercise. So I went up the mountain 3 times. So that. What about with you?
Yeah, for me, what's changed in the last week is my outlook. I've been much more positive.
Mm-hmm.
I feel really, really proud of the progress we're making. This weekly session, it means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Because I have a clear date every week where we can talk about it.
Yeah.
And psychologically, it's something to aim for every week. There's a little bit of fear and there's a little bit of excitement as well. So,
sure, absolutely.
So last week, or the week that just passed, is the first one that I've been thinking, right, looking forward to Sunday, looking forward to catching up.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's been a little bit different because William's been in the living room with me. Mm-hmm. So he's seen the progress. He's seen with his own eyes that I'm much more active. Mind you, Thomas, your mother's putting us all to shame. She's doing crazy steps per day. She's incredible.
Yeah.
But so at the moment, this household is going in the right direction. So
yeah, there's a couple of takeaways I had that I wanted to kind of get into from that. Is number one, I think it is incredible how things how they can branch out and affect other facets of your life. You're talking about how this is something that you look forward to and that you're excited about. Something that you share with me off camera a little bit is how that's kind of spurred your entrepreneurial and your personal life as well, in the sense of you're branching out, you're trying to educate yourself on Udemy courses and Kindle books and things like that. And I think that's a really, really interesting part. And then another thing I was kind of wanting to get William and your feedback on it. As you guys are now trying to change the way you guys live, feel, and look, having spent a week with each other, do you see the other person, do you see them and think, I didn't look at the way you're living the way I do now? Has your viewpoint changed? Do you guys have any feedback for each other now that you've, like I said, you've eaten together, you spend time together? Has that changed at all? Or
yeah, for the last week, please tell me if I'm wrong, William. That this is, what it's like in most. No, if the household that you grew up in is typical of most households, invariably you have somebody saying, "Do you want some more?" And when you say no, "Are you sure? Are you sure? There's more here. Go on. I've got some fresh sausage in the fridge," or I've got some fresh yogurt. I've got some this.
Mm-hmm.
When you say no, people don't think you mean no, and I've made a conscious effort this week that when William has said no, I've said, okay, fine. And hopefully you noticed it, William, but it was something I was trying to do. When it came to alcohol of an evening, I thought there was no point asking you if you're sure, because you would take another one anyway. But if you notice, I really cut down my drinking this week.
I did.
Put that away, young man. You won't find the answer in the bottom.
It's the black label. It's the good stuff.
Move away from the whiskey. Yeah, so a few nights I went, even though William had a couple of drinks, his mum and his grandma had a drink. There were a few nights when I said no. Because sometimes on the nights that I do have a whiskey, I don't feel good the next day anyway. So yeah, I cut down.
Good.
And you, William? What was the question again, Thomas?
Well,
I've talked too
just
much.
after spending time with each other like that, has your, do you have any tips? Do you feel anything about, the way you and Pa have been working out together? Do you think, okay, he's doing this, I don't agree with that, or after spending time with him, I like the way he does that, or don't like the way he does that?
Well, I have noticed a big difference in Daddy, especially with his eating habits. You're setting aside the potatoes. That was today. So stuff like that. Also,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
looking
That was a
good, Pa.
twirl for the camera there. Just
Looking good. Yeah.
Be a runway model. And yeah, also with the alcohol.
Hercules.
Yeah.
Moving
No,
right along. Yeah.
you're looking
Stop
good.
interrupting him, Thomas.
Yeah, with the alcohol.
Yeah.
But yeah, very proud of you.
Mhm.
And the changes that you've made. Not sure if I'll do anything different on Daddy's side. At one point, you were having cake once a day, every day, weren't you? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
that's right. At the beginning of the week, because come 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, Thomas knows about the 4 o'clock.
I do know about the 4 o'clock. Participated
Right.
in many
It's
myself.
tradition every day at 4 o'clock. Out comes the tea and cake, or the coffee and cake, and I look forward to it.
Yeah.
A couple of days in the week, I make no excuses. I had the cake and I enjoy it. One of the days I told you, Mum, no cake, thanks, not today. Next day I said, yeah, I'd like a piece of cake, but just a small piece. So cutting back on the cake.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I noticed that this week, and I thought it was good. So just that, you're heading in the right direction. That's for sure.
I
So that-
had a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I had a question, and it was a little bit off of this topic, but have you guys felt when you are on FaceTime with each other, when you guys are in conversation, whether it's with grandma or whoever, have you guys occasionally had that feeling of, is weight always in the conversation? It's like almost like a, sometimes I just want to hear how you're doing. I want to hear about your day. I don't, I'm kind of overweight in terms of a topic of conversation, because if I'm being perfectly honest, and I want to share that with the group, sometimes I do feel a little bit like, I haven't seen you in how long. I'd like to talk to you about your life, and and not just the weight loss is part of your life.
I think that it's like any sensitive topic, that you might not realize how often death is spoken about each day until somebody close to you has died.
Mm-hmm.
And then it seems that the word death comes up in every single conversation.
Could be, yeah.
If you're completely broke, you haven't got any money, seems that every sentence that you hear is somebody needing money, or talking about money, or talking about how wealthy they are. And I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Because it happens with me talking to my parents. Or it seems that, and it depends on my mood as well. Sometimes I can just let it go.
Yeah.
But it seems like when your life seems to be going really well, then somebody comes along and then they rub the salt in by saying, hey, Richard, you really need to cut down on the cake.
Right.
Or you've got to stop eating. You're well too heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I know exactly what you mean.
Right.
There's the old saying, though, we always hurt the ones we love.
Yeah.
And people somehow feel that they have the right to, through their obvious love, to give you helpful hints that you don't necessarily want to hear, even though you know they're right.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, William?
No, I don't have a problem, to be honest.
Okay.
Sorry, that's just my opinion.
Oh, and that's the thing, is we all see it differently, and it's just, you know, lately I felt like whenever I've gotten on the phone, that's kind of been the focal point of the conversation, and I view it a little bit differently, in the sense of my weight loss at the moment. I'm really, really proud of the work I've been doing. So I don't think it's a shame thing. I don't think it's like a, you know, I don't want to talk about it because I know I feel guilty about something. I think it's more of an actual, this is been dominating all of my recent conversations.
What, with us, with your mum, or with people in general?
Generally family, you know, meaning you guys. And it's not, I don't mean it in a malicious way. I don't mean it in a way that I don't think you guys are trying to be malicious at all. But I do sometimes wonder if, you know, if there's other things that we have going on to talk about.
That definitely are.
Yeah.
What we as human beings find very hard to do is to politely say,
yeah,
this is my body, this is my life.
For sure, yeah.
Please accept me for what I am, and let's talk about something else. I don't want to fight with you.
Yeah.
Life is too short. Let's talk about other things, because none of us want to fall out with each other.
Right.
And I'm not very good at doing that. I know that with both of you and your sister, I've given you lots of helpful tips and tricks about, William, have you thought about starting rowing again? Because you used to enjoy that. Yeah. And Thomas, I remember when you first went to Rockville, I got the picture there. Bear with a minute, bear with.
Get the picture.
I remember, you know, what you were like.
Yeah.
And it's meant to be helpful. It's meant to be encouraging.
Yeah.
But very often it feels like a kick in the teeth.
It does, yeah. And that's the thing, is I think we hate the idea of hurting the people that we love, and sometimes we hurt ourselves more by not saying anything. And I just noticed that recently. And I think, like you said, I'm not trying. I know that you guys aren't trying to be malicious, and I know that I'm not trying to be malicious by bringing it up. But yeah, there are times where I just wish, you know, William, you know, you're living on your own. I'm so proud of you for doing that. Tell me about how life is on your own. How have you, you know, or Pi, you've been working so hard from home, and you've got grandma and mama at home. You know, how are you doing with that? You know, there's so many things I can think of about your lives. I'm just like, tell me. I want to hear more.
Okay, what the three of us can do is we can make a deal.
Yeah.
That when we talk, unless we want to talk about ourselves, the only time we talk about ourselves and our achievements, the only time when we talk about weight is in this call. Any other time during the week that you chat with each other, let's keep it separate.
I like that, but I really don't mind hearing about. I really enjoy hearing about it. And see, that's the problem, is I think I have I'm doing a poor job of relaying my point. Is I love hearing about it. I just sometimes, you know, wish that on occasion it you know, that wouldn't that wouldn't be that focal point.
Okay.
I just wanted to bring it up because I don't know if other people out there, have the same problem. I think it's worth sort of at least broadcasting and getting it out there.
Most certainly.
Yeah.
And then there's the other side of the coin. Those people giving you helpful tips on weight loss, the ones that have never been overweight.
Mhm.
But those people giving you advice on nutrition.
Oh, I could make you a program. It's like, I'm not going to say it, but like, beat it there. I get it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's move this on a little bit. So, we want to keep this short. So let's just talk about, or let's just take a look at the scores on the doors for this week. Let me just share this thing again. Share. So, how are we doing then? I got, for the last week, I did 104,500 steps. So that's 50-something miles. William, do you know what your total was for the week, or?
No, it doesn't say how many steps.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sure how to find that out.
No problem then. So, but let's take a look. So that's a bit of the challenge when we're all using different gadgets.
Yeah.
But today, 7 day. My weekly average, or my daily average, was 14,929.
Mm-hmm.
And yours, Thomas? So what was mine again? 14,929.
All right. I get it. Yeah.
Not bad for an old guy, eh?
No, you're doing really good. Really good. I've done 87,000 steps this week so far. I'm going to hit at least 90 today. But yeah, that's the plan.
Good stuff. Okay, so let's get this thing finished for today. Thomas, what do you want to change in the upcoming week?
Could you get back to me? I need to think about that one a little bit.
Okay, well, I can help you with that in a moment. William, what about you?
I would possibly like to do a few more steps.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely like to eat a bit more healthy or a bit less to shave off those extra calories that I consumed this week. So I might have to spend a bit more time working that off.
Okay.
But just being good, not eating rubbish, just basic stuff like that. Being under the 2,000 calories. So, yeah.
All right.
What about you?
For me, I am going to. We have 7 days ahead of us. I'm only going to have cake on 3 days. And I am going to really minimize the bread intake.
Yeah.
I've started that. I didn't have any bread. I had a wonderful breakfast today. You know, the Italian San Daniele, the really thin ham with some mozzarella, and it was a great breakfast. Very unconventional. It's more of a summer's afternoon overlooking the mountains, that kind of thing. So that's what breakfast was. I laid off of the bread. Last night we had fish and chips, and you know, Thomas, when you have fish and chips, you got to have a chip butty. So 2 pieces of bread last night.
Yeah.
But this week, as little bread as possible. I'm not saying there'll be none, but I'll really cut back on that.
Yeah.
Sounds
and this was a copy and paste. This week's challenge is me to decide. So you got to remember that last week I I mentioned that by the end of March, 5 kilometers in one go. So again, speed doesn't matter. It's completing it. Of course, we all say speed doesn't matter, but at the end of the day, it'll be a competition, whether we like it or not.
For sure.
So, but my challenge for this week is that now you've blown it, Thomas, because you started early. The challenge was going to be to cut out the drink that adds no value from our diet. So for you, it's going to be cut out the soda. For me, it was going to be cut out the coffee. And William was going to be to cut out the red wine. But then he doesn't drink red wine, so it wouldn't be a sacrifice. So I haven't really...
Have you become a wine connoisseur or something?
No, definitely not. That was the cheap joke of Daddy's.
The best wines are the ones with the screw top bottle. So I haven't really got that a challenge other than the 5K by the end of March.
Okay.
Does one of you have a good challenge instead, or as well as?
I did have an idea of one. Challenge is try an exercise you have always known about.
Yeah, go on.
Always known about, but you've never felt comfortable doing it. Just give it a try. That was going to be my suggestion.
Great. I'll expand on that then.
Okay.
I will take the suggestion of your mother. I will send you both the name of somebody who does Pilates videos and do 7 minutes of Pilates every day for the next week. I thought, when I heard your mother saying about it, I thought, yeah, what a lot of rubbish. I don't think it'll be quite as easy. No, that's not manly. No. I think that it'll bring us some results. So I'll get the link, I'll get the name of the person, and we'll send it to you both. And that builds on your idea of doing an exercise that you're not used to, Thomas.
Oh, yeah, that's for dang sure.
We don't need to wear lycra. Not at this moment.
No, okay. All right.
Just need to get it done.
Yeah.
That being said, yeah.
No, I can't go. I haven't given my sort of commitment, my change. I'm going to limit my intake of bread to only breakfast if necessary. So nothing lunch or dinner. And I'm going to try and avoid it at breakfast if I possibly can.
Try and avoid what?
Bread.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, keep on talking. I have a bit of a challenge with... I best not be showing this stuff.
Yeah, we might want to edit that bit out.
Yeah. Oh, no! Stop screaming!
Have you guys got anything excited planned over the next couple of days?
Not
really.
Not really.
No?
I will be beer tasting this week because I'm learning all about beer in school. So I think this week we get to try some, which sounds good.
We have some good Mexican beer over here, Tecate. It's good stuff. Modelo. You probably get that over there. That's pretty good stuff. But that sounds exciting. That's really exciting. What about you, Pa?
Bear with that. I've just got some problems with the presentation. I just want to open it again. But
it's not a problem.
No, I can't do it, and I've lost my screen with you guys. So back to that. No, same old.
Yep.
The old steps will go up a little bit. I'll most certainly be back up on the mountain again before the end of next week, because I really want to make the best of the snow before it goes,
Mm.
because winter won't be around much longer now.
No.
But I won't
We're
be
good.
taking the sledge up.
Yeah.
You have to.
Have you heard about the weather that's coming our way?
No.
We're having a polar vortex, and it's going to be hitting us tomorrow. And it says that the temperatures are going to be 20 degrees below what they are on average for the next, I think it's week or two. So,
Okay.
so we're gonna be freezing our little biscuichis off.
Right. So you best go out and do your 5K today then. Right. So you're going to close this thing for us then, Thomas?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
You guys for showing up. It's always a really good time. This channel's really I'm really enjoying what we're doing here. And it's been, like Pa said, it's become really, really special to me. So I really enjoyed this. Have a wonderful Sunday, a wonderful week ahead. Work hard, make tough decisions, and that will make you a better man or woman. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care and goodbye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye.